Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away.
What was the first in your life, the love to the music or the fact that you want to overcome your limitations?
Oh, the love for the music. I didn't even think about the limitations. I just placed my hands on the keyboard. Felt good. The piano was good. The feeling was good. That was it. I mean, there was no limitations in my mind. You know, no, nothing.
So music was around because of the family or your search for the music?
Yeah, I had my cousin who was playing guitar and piano, and they were playing like Deep Purple, Genesis, everything, like lots of rock music. And we would go with my uncle over to restaurants, and we would always sing like accordion, guitar. It was always, he was singing, so I was doing backups and harmonies for him. There was always music around. I mean, none of my like parents played music, but my father was really in love with lots of different music, so he would put headphones on me and with the stereo. I was like singing loud and loud and loud because I couldn't hear myself, so I was like screaming all the time at home. It's cool.
So you grow up with vinyl?
Yeah, absolutely. All my first records. I mean, I remember going to the store and feeling so excited because I was like looking for LPs, and actually, yeah. I mean, I had my cousin's collection was all vinyls, so I would flip over the covers, and I would see a cover that I would like, and I'd put the record on and skip the tracks, and you know, I was like, yeah, it was like a kindergarten for me, like all.
And
playing
do you maybe remember which was the first record you buy?
Oh yeah. For myself, I think it was Deep Purple, because the first record that I heard was made in Japan. In Japan, and I fell in love with it. So first record was Deep Purple. I think it was Live in Europe, something like that. Yeah.
Yes, and more the music or Ian Gillan?
No, the music, everything, like the organ and the guitar and everything. No, it was never about just the singer or the organ player. It was the whole thing. That's how I look at music. It's always the whole picture. It's not the instrument itself.
So, what the songbook means to you?
Well, the songbook is a way of putting together all the music that influenced me and still is influencing me, and all the songs that have meant something to me in the past and in the present, and my own songs, and mix them all together. Is sometimes because of the lyrics that they're all related to each other, like my songs and like, I don't know, other very famous or not so famous songs. And sometimes because of the sound of the songs that I like so much, and I try to make them my own and keep the melody and change the chords, or you know, the melody is always the king or the queen to me. So sometimes I change the chords, I change the rhythm, but the melody stays. Sometimes I even change the lyrics to fit them to the moment of life that I'm going through.
But what do you expect from a song that you create? This melody or?
Everything. I wanted to be excited by it. I wanted to. It's the message and the melody and the groove all together, because there's like a very melodic side that I have, really like songwriters and really smooth and atmosphere, and then there's the groove side. Oh, we can do it over if you want to. I mean, but I like the noise. That's music. See, that's music.
The sound and the
that's
vibration.
Sound and
humans.
music. Music of life.
So for you, there's no difference or challenge if you take the song from somebody else or make your own song, or is your own song more important for you?
No, it's the same. I mean, it's the same, because if there's a song, I mean, I only do songs that I feel I can give my own perspective, interpretation, because there's some songs are so perfect the way they are that there's no need for another version of it. I mean, it's like, that's perfect. I won't cover that song. It's like, whatever. But if I find that I can use a part of the song and put it in my own songs, then it's great. Or if I can do that song from another perspective, then I would do it. That's it. I mean, otherwise, or if I feel that the message really relates to what I'm going through at the moment, then I would do the song.
So there is not only the music aspect, you also have a message, or you want something to tell through your music?
Yeah. All my songs, I realize now, that are talking about some sort of evolution, like growing, changing. Yeah, going through experiences, and that experience, sometimes the beginning of the song is like really dark, and then by the end of the song, something wonderful has happened, and or sometimes it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, but there has to be some change, something that happens during the song.
And it's also the challenge for you to work with other people.
Yeah. It's like I love the feeling of. That's how I started. I mean, the first band was, we were creating songs together, and that's how it all began. Because the excitement of like, let's go to this room like 4 times a week and see what happens and what comes out. And so yeah, I like to work on my own, like the solo setting, like piano and vocals and looping myself and everything. But then the trio is great, and that's why also like Foundation is like a 10-piece band. It's a whole nother experience. It's all different dynamics, and plus when I go around the world and I meet other musicians, and it's so unique what happens because you never know. So I improvise a lot. I always like make things on the spot. Even when I'm playing live by myself, I change things. I get the crowd to join in and try to get them involved in what's happening, because yeah, it's like music is such a language. I mean, it doesn't matter where you are. If you start singing, or if you start, some kind of beat or some kind of melody, people come. It doesn't matter where you are. It's like the language doesn't matter anymore.
So what we can expect from you in the future?
Well, the future is going to be a lot of. I think I'm going to experiment a little bit more, because I always have this thing in mind with like the way I use electronic now, and is like having 2 drummers, for example, and mixing them up. That's the way I use electronics, and so maybe in the future I'm gonna have like more, like a couple of drummers, and I'm gonna go around the world and meet musicians and just jam with them and see what comes out of it. And if it's something really good, then we're gonna produce more of it, and then eventually it's gonna become a record, or it might even be just a single song, and that's all we had to say together. So what I want to do in the future is focus on this journey and see what comes out, without the limitation of, without thinking about style, or is this gonna fit a certain niche of market because it's more appropriate, or because it's easier to market this way. Oh wow, I want to go into electro stuff or now is the time for acoustic comeback, so let's go acoustic. I don't give a damn, electronic, acoustic, whatever it is. It's just, I know it's not easy to fit it in one category, but that's how I like it, so that's how I'm going to do it. That's it.
Is there something in the end what you want to say?
Yeah, I want to thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone so long. Every time she goes away, I wonder where she's gone.